मेरा जीवन घुट घुट कर ही गुजर जाता, मैं खुद ही सोचता और खुद से ही डर जाता। बस कला सृजन ने मुझको संभला है रखा, वरना अंदर से तो मैं कब का मर जाता। और ऐसा ही रिश्ता होता है कला से सबका। आप कला के जरिए कहते हो जो दिल में रखा, आप कहते हो जो दुनिया के है मन में चलता, जो हर कोई कहना चाहता है पर कह नहीं सकता। आप पढ़ के लिख के और रंगों से दुनिया बनाते, संवेदनाओं से फिर उस दुनिया को वो सजाते, उसको अपने कौशल से दुनिया तक पहुंचाते। इस कला सृजन के खेल में जीना सीख ही जाते। है कितनों के उपकार कला पे और कितनों को संभाला है, इतिहास को भी दर्शाया है और कल को भी समझाया है। आजादी भी दिलवाई है, संस्कृतियों को बदल डाला है। कितनों की आवाज बनी है, कितनों को हक दिलवाया है। कला सृजन से धर्म बने हैं, कला सृजन से मूरत, कला सृजन से भगवान के दृश्य, कला सृजन से सूरत, कला सृजन से आज कहेंगे हम कला की जरूरत। कला सृजन बिन सब फीका है, कला सृजन से सब खूबसूरत। Lights, camera, action.
Hey guys, welcome to your favorite podcast.
And today we're gonna talk about something which is very artistic. Today we're gonna talk about art and literature.
We'll dive into what is art.
We'll also see how art has changed throughout the times.
मतलब basically class 2 में दो mountain वाली scenery से लेकर मोनालिसा तक we are gonna cover everything.
Modern art, abstract art.
What is art?
Is art. Let's dive into it then.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So, मेरी जान.
After a while,
today we are gonna talk about something which is very close to me personally, as you know, but is also very close to you. People don't know about that you have been a great musician.
Yeah.
You have time to time hosted and performed on stages.
Yeah.
You have not shared a lot of that, but yeah. So,
bro, I just feel like art is a very integral part of every single person. Like it's very like it's not really possible for you to exist without art. What do you think?
Yeah, in some way or other, I think it's an escape.
Exactly.
And it's a well needed escape for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because apart from this everyday thing or your routine or your monotonous lifestyle,
yeah,
where else will you go to cajole yourself towards happiness? It's the art where you find your solace, your serenity, your tranquility.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Yeah. Like what I feel is humans are creatures of like we long belongingness. We want to belong to something, like some sect, some segment, and I think art just provides you that.
Also, everything can't be vocalized according to me. There are billions of expressions that you feel.
Yeah,
and you need a medium to pour out yourself.
Exactly.
You can't just keep everything in. After a point, either you have to say it, you have to write it, you have to perform it, you have to paint it.
Yeah.
You have to design it, you have to sing it. Some way or the other, you have to. At the end, it's the emotion you want to portray, and art is a very good catalyst towards that. Or art provides you that medium, that what can we say?
Medium to express yourself.
To express yourself. Yeah. Art provides you that medium to express yourself in any way you like.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let's just start with the basics. What is art?
Yeah.
As we know, I brought some information also today. So first, I'll tell you what art is for society, or what is the menial definition. When we search art in Google, what comes up, I'll tell you. है ना? हमको एक बेसिक मिला रहे कि हम किस चीज से डील कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, well, this is one of those like highly philosophical questions that have kept philosophers busy for years. Artist, like what is happiness? What is art?
See, according this is far-fetched thing. What I'm gonna say is the best philosophers are artists, according to me. One of the best philosophers that has ever lived is William Shakespeare, according to me.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
give that to
I
you.
mean, if you, it's just a suggestion, and if you just want to change your, if you want to have some gravitas in your life, because the works of William Shakespeare, it's 1800 something, 1900s, and they still stand
relevant.
true. Yeah, they
They're still
very relevant to what's happening in the society.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's a compendium. I was telling it to you few days ago that there's a compendium of William Shakespeare.
The 4 works.
Yeah,
of
the
which-
four. It's a whole compendium, but out of that, the 4 plays,
Yeah.
which according to me, I also read it somewhere, and then I went ahead and read all the play and everything. So I totally agree. It will change your perspective towards the things. No,
Okay.
there are 4 plays in that, which I think are very important. Is Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar is the good and bad, and how we say eventually the good wins, but no.
Yeah.
है the good is always, the good dies with the bones, but the evil will always remain, according
Fair
to me.
enough. Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
The second is the treachery of politics that you'll learn in Richard III. Great play if you have ever seen. The
Yeah.
treachery of politics, Richard III, the art of making money and convincing people in Merchant of Venice, Heredity, and King Lear.
Okay.
These 4 plays has the power to bring significant changes in your life, bring information which keeps you ahead of people. If you properly understand what I'm trying to say, and it's not from a philosopher, it's from a writer.
Yeah.
So a huge chunk of philosophy has been like something very simple like Oedipus complex. Nobody knew. I mean, it existed. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but everyone knew Oedipus complex to Hamlet, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
है ना? Or Heather, which is
Yeah. Bro, for the
Shakespeare.
viewers, just explain what Oedipus complex is.
Oedipus complex is when you are not sexually, but when you're attracted to the other gender parent of yours. Like I am a guy, no? So if I am attracted,
MILF.
no, my mother only.
Oh, it's the same
Yeah,
mother.
same mother,
Okay,
your
fair
mother. So if I'm
Okay, same
attracted to
mother.
aunties,
Okay.
then it's just a fantasy. But
Okay.
if I'm attracted to my mother, then that is an Oedipus complex.
Got it.
So I am regularly in competition with my father for her affection. समझ रहे? So that's where it gets dysfunctional very much.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, in a nutshell, what you mean to say is like these philosophies always existed unless and until there was somebody to channelize it through a medium that made it accessible for the masses.
Yeah, maybe they existed, maybe not. I'm not very sure about that. Maybe people came to know about Oedipus complex through Hamlet, but I'm not very sure that.
No, I'm pretty sure like it's a phenomena like
Yeah,
that
but
would
it
exist.
came into existence. It came into popularity through Hamlet.
Exactly, you popularize.
आपको लग रहा होगा दिल में, but वो होगा नहीं. मतलब you didn't know that term, or you didn't know that there are
Fair
people
enough.
who used to feel that way.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
So great philosopher William Shakespeare, according to me. Just read it as a philosophy also.
Yeah.
Shakespeare, the compendium of Shakespeare, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's come back to art.
Yeah.
Art is essential. So, according to Cambridge Dictionary, art is the making of object, images, music, etc. that are beautiful or that express feelings. According to Google, the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, producing works to be primarily appreciated for their beauty or emotional power. Now, my favorite definition, Webster. Skill acquired by experience, study, or observation.
What the fuck?
Webster is
Fuck
fucking
on.
easy.
Okay.
Skills acquired by experience, study, or observation. I mean, it
Bro,
is
but
true.
that is technically equating art to skill.
I mean, it is a skill.
Yeah, we can
This
park
thing,
that
yeah.
aside for later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not really agree to the Webster's definition.
Even
of
I
art.
won't agree to
Yeah, I found it to be very fuck all.
Yeah. I mean, Google was closer when I compare all three of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Webster was way far.
Yeah. Bro, even like when I was doing some research as to like just ask the basic question, what exactly is art?
Is art, yeah.
I came across this Leo Tolstoy definition, which was very similar and very close to what even I felt art was.
Yeah.
So it basically said like when an individual or a group of individuals would want to share their idea, experience, or thoughts to others through a medium, and for them to feel the same emotion as the person creating the art felt is art. And this I found to be like the most functional definition of art. If you look at any art form, it is just a representation of some individual's thoughts that have been carried forward over generations, decades, and centuries that makes people feel similar emotions that were associated with the art.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, all of them. I mean, there is no right and wrong.
No, obviously, it evolves with time. But in a nutshell, I just feel like, say, for example, you write poetry.
Yeah.
You just write poetry because you want to share your experience or your
That's
feelings.
an element of skill, according to me.
For sure. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to share my thoughts as well, but I can't write for Jack.
Yeah.
But the point being, ki you want the reader to feel the same emotion as you felt once.
Yeah. At the end, the goal of an artist is to spark an emotion.
Yeah, an emotion.
Good,
a
bad,
feeling.
ugly, cringe.
Yeah.
Any emotion. Just that reaction. No, every artist lives for that reaction. Yeah. So, like I told you, when I was reading all this, so even I thought कि मेरे हिसाब से क्या art है.
मतलब you picked things from everywhere and you wanted.
I just copied. मैंने ना आँख बंद करके वो copy किया. क्योंकि I didn't wanna spoil. No, you copied the Google का definition, Cambridge का definition. बिना पढ़े. Yeah. Copy कर दिया. मैंने बोला तीनों का लिख दिया. अब मैंने उसके नीचे दिखा दिया. Me. उसका definition. Yeah, what is your own? सोचा कि मेरे लिए art है क्या? What is art for me? Yeah. Then I like the art is the embodiment of one's emotion or feelings. Yeah. Presented through a set of skills. Skills can be very different. Okay, fair. But presented through a set of skills for others to relate and appreciate. In some sense, it's saying or expressing what other wants to express but can't, and skillfully. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I am a writer. So कहीं ना कहीं वो एक राइटर वाले पर्सपेक्टिव से भी जाता है कि मैं हमेशा वो नहीं बोलता हूँ जो मैं फील करता हूँ. मैं कई बार वो बोलता हूँ जो दूसरे बोलना चाह रहा हो. Right. और शायद ना भी बोल पा रहा हो. Yeah, I think this is one additional element. I think if we just combine तेरा और मेरा definition together, we'll reach to a more complete definition of art. But और उसको ना we can do it normally also कि normal आप you write a एक पैराग्राफ लिख दिए विदाउट प्रॉपर language, without proper literature or without proper editing, and even that is considered art, but not according to me. According to me, there is a set of skills that need to be involved. There is a parameter that needs to be achieved, और कुछ तो एक skill set के अंदर रह करना will be better. Yeah, I think this brings us back to the same discussion that we were having earlier. I feel skills again, like I know there needs to be like a certain framework within which art should work. But what I have also seen, but in fact we have also seen, is like when you actually break the pattern, new art forms are discovered which are also considered art. Which are also considered art. Which are art. Yeah. Basically, if you look at the rap scene, the entire rap music scene in the world, it's not conventional music. And it does not follow the exact same skills But I don't think it works on all the art forms.
No, like I'm pretty sure there would be like, just music is one. What other art form? I'm pretty sure like we can find some inconsistencies where things have blown up.
I mean, they have, but
like writing,
yeah.
Rupi Kaur.
I mean, do you call that art?
Bro, I don't, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of other people do.
Bro, but that concerns me a bit, no?
Bro, like for the record, I find her writing to be utterly and completely trash.
I mean, it's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm pretty sure like she has a fan base.
She has a fan base way bigger than
some of the most prominent writers who are more skillful than her.
Yeah, of course.
So exactly the point. Like I'm not like I get like there's some skill required.
Yeah.
But it's not always, it's not, like skill is not the ultimate thing. Like but even if you are skilled,
then you degrade the art form to nothing, no?
No, like
what Rupi Kaur writes. Let's take the example of Rupi Kaur. What Rupi Kaur writes, it's not art. It's just two random lines.
Yeah, but she's just putting her thoughts on a paper, and people are actually relating to it, which absolutely falls into the definition that we both reached to. But again, in my definition also you'll read that there is skill involved. In that there is no skill involved. Who are we to judge? Why? I mean, okay, just tell me one thing. If you want to be a batsman, no? Yeah. You have to know how to hold a bat. That's okay. Okay. Two things. Have you watched Surya Kumar Yadav play? Yeah. Yeah. How unconventional he is in his batting form. Being unconventional and saying कि मैं सोटी लेके batting करूँगा is very different. Bro, to be very to be honest, okay. Think about this. Like, see, if you call yourself a poet, okay, which Rupi Kaur does, and you don't fucking rhyme a single sentence, which is again okay. But bro, like it's not necessary for you to rhyme the words together. Like Eminem, as a rapper, he doesn't rhyme all his words together. But for him to be in rap, it's okay. In poetry, it's not. Initially, even in rap, it was considered like it should fall into a particular rhyming scheme. But like Eminem came and he broke the pattern. But he does rhyme. Not every line. Yeah. But he does rhyme. Yeah, he does rhyme in some songs, but there are also songs where he doesn't rhyme. That's what, like, my point being, skill again, it is relevant if you want, like, you need to change the skill set to actually change the course of an art form, is what I mean. See, I believe we degrade the art form if you don't consider any skill. I mean, there are basics to everything, and if you just disregard basics and tell कि जो मैं कर रहा हूँ वही art है, then that's just buffoonery. Bro, I understand, but I'll raise you two situations. Okay, hear me out. First, agar we would have always stuck to the skill part of art, I'm pretty sure we would have far less art forms, far less genres of art than we have today. Yeah. Point A. Yeah. The second point that I was trying to make is ki fuck, I forgot about it. But yeah, the point being, like, we would have far less genres of music. अगर हमारे पास हम of music नहीं, of art in general, अगर हम हमेशा stick करते to the skill part. And the second point, I just got it back. तो मेरे ख्याल से आर्ट का मतलब स्किल एस्पेक्ट से ज्यादा I feel like there needs to be a spark of emotion in the other person, because I'll tell you why I say what I say. So basically, agar if the other person is feeling something with what you've produced, which basically does not fit into the parameters of art that have been conventionally defined, तो उसको अगर वो फीलिंग आ रही है तो वो चीज की पॉपुलैरिटी बढ़ेगी. जितनी ज्यादा पॉपुलैरिटी उतना ज्यादा दैट जस्ट चेंजेस द कोर्स ऑफ द आर्ट फॉर्म इटसेल्फ. बट तू समझ नहीं रहा. अब देख, दो लोग दो सेम इमोशन पोर्ट्रे करना चाह रहे, तो एट द एंड व्हेन यू हैव टू डिसाइड कि कौन सा इमोशन बेटर इमोशन, मतलब इफ यू, अगर तू और मैं
दोनों सेम टॉपिक पे सेम चीज लिखना चाह रहे हैं, क्रक्स ऑफ इमोशन सेम है, फिर हम दोनों में क्या बेटर है वो कैसे डिसाइड किया जाएगा? स्किल ही रहेगी ना वहां।
तो देख, मेरा ये मानना है कि आर्ट को तुम देख, एवोल्यूशन ऑफ आर्ट को तू हैम्पर करेगा अगर यू वुड बी टू फोकस्ड ऑन स्किल.
Not too focused, but
And-
there has to be basis which needs to be considered.
यार देख, who are we to judge like what's good art and what's not? Like you would be, I'm pretty sure Teko, you would have a thing for nuances.
Yeah.
But that's just you. Like what might be good art for you might not be a very good, like would not be good great art for the other person, because he just relates to something that's completely different, and that's offbeat.
Yeah, offbeat music. Yeah, a poetry without rhyme. Call it a creative writing. I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't call it poetry then. Maybe my issue is with terminology. If you say you're a poet, then rhyme the fucking thing. No, because rhyming takes effort. No.
Okay.
ओ
Then
मेरे को दुख हुआ मैं रोया. That is not poetry. कभी खुद पे कभी हालात पे रोना आया, बात निकली तो हर एक बात पे रोना आया. That is poetry.
but again, I'm like, I get what you mean, but since you, for a layman who does not understand anything about poetry, something like क्या मेरे को दुख हुआ मुझे रोना है, उससे उसको ज्यादा कनेक्ट हुआ होगा. I'm just saying hypothetically, and say for example if laymen की तादाद ज्यादा है and that person becomes more popular, and he would just call himself a writer, he won't say like I'm a two-liner. He needs to fall under some umbrella somewhere. I get your personal beef with writers like Rupi Kaur, but I'm just saying for the greater good of art and the evolution of art, sticking to just skills, hardcore, would actually limit the creativity of the person.
I mean, it doesn't, see, even when I write, I know exactly what I want to write, and I write that thing only. But see, if you're clear what you want to write now, तो तुम लिखते जाते हो. When you don't care about rhyme scheme, when you don't care about rhyming, when you don't care about the formation of things, तू लिख देगा 8 लाइन, वो पोइट्री हो जाती है भाई. बट व्हेन आई राइट नो, मेरे को वही 8 लाइन लिखने के लिए ना आधा घंटा लगता है.
It sounds like a you problem.
क्योंकि
Because
नहीं,
you are
it's not a
putting in the
problem. I am just telling you. क्योंकि आई एम मेकिंग श्योर कि जब वो हो ना तो एक रिदम में हो, एक राइम स्कीम में चीजें, तो उस आर्ट फॉर्म में वो स्किल वाला पार्ट है जो मैं कर रहा हूँ.
fair enough.
है ना?
Yeah.
जो मैं कर रहा हूँ ना स्किल वाला पार्ट है, और आगे वाला तो उसको छूना भी नहीं चाह रहा है ब्रो. आगे वाला इज जस्ट स्किपिंग इट एंड सेइंग कि दिस इज इट. अब इसको तुमको मानना है तो मानो, नहीं मानना है तो भी मैं मान लिया हूँ कि ये है, अब तुम गांड मारो. It can't be true.
So you want the other person who's writing in a non-rhythmic fashion,
Yeah.
or not like a writer,
Yeah.
should know that he's less
Not
superior than you.
No, it's not about superiority. He's not a writer.
Bro, I'm not saying कि skill गया माँ चुदाने, but bro, I'm just saying, like, as an artist, you should just be okay for others to call themselves artists. Like, I don't think there should be any space for like.
Call yourself artist. I don't care.
बट उसको अगर अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करना होगा, लाइक अगर नॉर्मली भी इंट्रोड्यूस करना है, वो ये थोड़ी कह सकता है कि मैं आर्टिस्ट हूँ, मैं ना लिखता हूँ और मैं 2-2 लाइन लिखता हूँ. लाइक दैट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग डेफिनेशन ना. ऑल ऑफ देम कम अंडर आर्टिस्ट. अगर मेरे को कोई कंटेंट राइटर है,
I'm a writer बोले ना.
हाँ,
जब तक तूने नॉवल पब्लिश नहीं की तो नॉवेलिस्ट नहीं होता ना. है ना? ठीक है.
गौरव,
तो जब तक तूने राइमिंग नहीं की तो पोएट भी नहीं होता भाई. जब तक तूने गजल भी नहीं लिखी तब तक तू ना ही जो गजल गायक गजल लिखने वाला आदमी भी नहीं हो सकता ना.
ऐसा भी तो हो सकता है ना कि यार यू आर द वन हु गिव्स अ फक अबाउट नुआंसेस एंड अदर्स डोंट.
नहीं ब्रो, दिस इज डेरोगेटिंग अ टर्म. मतलब सेल्फी मैंने ले ली आजकल को ढिंचक पूजा के बोले आई एम अ रैपर, सो
She would call herself that. You can't like ask people not to do that. You should just rely on people who appreciate your art form and the skills behind it. जिनके पास skills नहीं है और वो अपने आप को ये बुला रहे हैं, जैसे for example, at the
Bro,
moment,
कहीं-
एक second, at the moment we call ourselves podcasters, okay?
हम्म.
We call ourselves even if we have just begun. We are refining our craft. हो सकता है what we do might not even classify as podcast for others. For somebody who has a certain set definition in their mind about podcasting, might not consider this as podcasting. You get what I mean? Like, you can't control how the other person perceives that particular art form.
ब्रो मेरे को प्रॉब्लम ना दूसरी भी जो कि हो सकता है मेरी पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम
Fair enough.
है ना कि when you go and write poet na these showy fuckers come but people who are actually talented who are doing skillfully the same thing जैसे मैं तूने बोला कि मेरे को दर्द हुआ मैं रोया ज्यादा पसंद आएगा so it's sad bro there was a time that poetry was so essential so complicated yet everyone understood it or even took the time to understand it now it's just
Bro, again,
become nothing
bro, देख एक सेकेंड मतलब मैं से I might sound rude or degenerate. But the point being, देख, I'm pretty sure there would be far greater actors than Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan made it big. There would be some phenomenal screenplay writers, videographers, but somebody on TikTok has more followers than them.
See,
I'm saying the times are changing. So you need to change too. I'm hear me out first. हो सकता है, say for example Kumar Vishwas. Somebody might consider him as a very good writer.
Yeah, great writer.
Great writer. But he needs to be relevant on the platforms that are trending. He needs to talk the language of the people that people are understanding right now. He needs to do a lot more other than just art. Understand bro? अबे हाँ, in fact अभी हर चीज यार तू देखना यार कि मतलब कितना ज्यादा टाइम चेंज हो रहा है कि पहले आर्ट की कमी थी, आज तू रील्स खोल के देख आर्टिस्ट ही आर्टिस्ट भरे हुए हैं,
अबंडेंस हो गया,
इतना अबंडेंस है आर्ट का कि तू नहीं सोच सकता कि एवरीबडी शुड हैव एन आई फॉर द फाइनल डिटेल्स और द नुआंसेस ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर आर्ट, बिकॉज एल्गोरिथम्स के बेसिस पे लोगों तक चीजें पहुंच रही है एंड लोगों को हर 15 सेकंड में असली अच्छा आर्ट, लाइक इवन आई लव नुआंसेस, मतलब आज भी जब होटल कैलिफोर्निया का वो जो गिटार सोलो है दैट इज माय फेवरेट गिटार डुएट है, इनफैक्ट दैट्स माय द फेवरेट पीस ऑफ म्यूजिक एवर, बट I also understand why Anuv Jain is trending.
bro.
I hate Anuv Jain.
I hate it.
I hate that guy from my guts. I get it. सुर, ताल, rhythm, beat, कोई उसको idea नहीं है.
माँ चुदाने गई है.
Get it. But he's relevant now. Now,
isn't it sad? You tell me.
Bro, say for example, उसका कौन सा बारिश है? Somebody is in love. And he's feeling his love amplified जब वो एकदम ऐसे सुन रहा है कि अरे बारिशें हैं बारिशें, utter piece of garbage.
सुन, I'll tell you, वो पूरे बारिशें में the only lines that got famous are the lines that were actually rhyming and were in tone. अब तेरे बिना यहाँ मेरी सांसें, तेरी आंखों का काजल ना फैलेगा कभी भी, मैं तुझे इतना प्यार किया, तेरी खुशियों की खातिर इस दुनिया में मैंने दो जहां वार दिया, जो भी उसने वो 6 लाइन टोटल इन टोन गाई है, सुर में गाई है और राइम करके गाई है, और वो 6 लाइनें उसकी पूरा करियर बनाई है.
Now, if you're going to be angry at it, honestly, I feel like I don't think anybody gives a flying fuck about that. Like, not you being angry, but like that art form changing its shape and form and like bhale degrading for good, degrading or for the better, whatever it is. I don't think people really give a fuck. Because everybody is fucking busy and they have like attention span of a tortoise right now. So, you do you, and we can just like how this podcast came together, bro. We can still geek out of shit because we give a fuck about nuances, but I don't think everybody does.
But a good art should be appreciated. Otherwise,
which is, I'm pretty sure everybody, like, there are people who would appreciate like very, very good art. I'm not saying like, phale quantity kam ho rahi hai. Only the classes, like, it might not be for the masses.
Appreciation of good art has become so rare right now. कि ब्रो ऐसे क्या होगा ना, सब स्टैंडर्ड विल बी द न्यू स्टैंडर्ड.
Fair enough. Do you remember the latest, like the most famous Van Gogh painting,
Starry Nights.
The Starry Nights?
Yeah.
तेरे को पता है उसके पीछे का स्टोरी क्या है?
Yeah. Van Gogh, a fan of Van Gogh I am. He was in the mental asylum in Santa Reyes.
Yeah.
And he was in the verge of madness, and it was just a painting while he was looking out of the asylum window, and he drew Starry Nights.
Exactly.
And it's been a revolution in Van Gogh's
And
life.
not only that, matlab, during the course of his time in mental asylums,
Yeah.
like he was moved around different mental asylums.
Yeah.
And there was this one mental asylum where there were just like 40 people, and it was a smaller mental asylum where he got more personal attention and he was given time to create. Uske cell mein there were bars on his window, but breaking the bars, he still saw the view outside, and one starry night he made the Starry Night.
Yeah.
That is why
Santa Reyes Asylum it was.
Yeah, something very close.
Yeah.
Probably you might even be right.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. But the point being, we had the time, we had the appreciation, we had the eagerness to know about it.
Bro, even Charles Bukowski, you don't know Charles Bukowski is a great writer. So there's a famous quote of Charles Bukowski: "Don't try."
Yeah.
Because the more you keep on trying, you're trying to create an art.
Yeah.
Just let art come to you.
Yeah.
Don't try.
Yeah.
And when you stop trying and you let art come to you, no?
Yeah.
Then you'll make history. So Charles Bukowski, a man who kept on trying.
Yeah.
Till he was 50. The most famous failure story, the most successful failure story is Charles Bukowski.
Okay. Yeah.
And how at the end of the age, when जब उसने बहुत नॉवल लिखी, वो पब्लिकेशन सिस्टम से परेशान हो गया, फिर उसने मल्टीपल जॉब्स बदले, गरीब हो गया, और फिर वो पर लिखता था। आखिरी में ना वो उम्मीद छोड़ दिया था कि अब उसको कुछ बड़ा मिलेगा, उसको पैसा मिलेगा, उसको सब कुछ होगा। एट द एज ऑफ 50 उसकी एक शॉर्ट स्टोरी गॉट फेमस और धीरे धीरे he touched the pinnacle of his field.
Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure like
bro, these accent, मतलब उसकी एक बहुत अच्छी कोट थी, शायद मैं मिस कोट भी कर रहा हूँ थोड़ी, मतलब just do the thing you love and let it kill you.
Yeah, wow. Bro, जब तू ये चीज कह रहा था कि वो like you can't sit today and say कि मेरे को लिखना है and like I need to generate art, the art needs to come to you. Have you ever heard this saying कि are your thoughts really your thoughts? मतलब तेरे दिमाग में जो thoughts आ रहे हैं, or these are just being sent to you? It's a huge question, and like it's got a mention in Bhagwan.
It's like Ramanujan codes, you know what I'm talking about right now. Do you know Ramanujan?
I know Ramanujan,
the great Indian mathematician.
Yeah,
he used to just blabber codes. उनको उसको किसी का डेरिवेशन नहीं पता, सब किसी कोड का उसको वो नहीं पता था, प्रैक्टिकल है ना, प्रूव नहीं पता था उसको किसी कोड का, कोड्स आते थे। तो जब वो गया, आई वाज वाचिंग दिस फिल्म ऑन रामानुजन, तो व्हेन ही वेंट टू लंदन, पीपल एक्चुअली सॉ हिज मैथमेटिक्स कोड एंड दे आस्क्ड हिम कि ये कैसे होता है। बोलता है कि मेरा भगवान मेरे से बात करता है और मैं कोड्स लिखता जाता हूँ। इतनी मोटी बुक थी उसकी। उसको कैंसर हो गया लंदन में और वो मर गया एट द एज ऑफ सम 38 अराउंड, वो मर गया, है ना। नई शादी वादी भी हुई थी बेचारे की, सब छोड़ छाड़ के वो, और फिर वो प्रूफ करते करते मर गया उसके कोड्स। और आज की डेट में बोला गया है उसकी पूरी एक बुक थी, उसके रजिस्टर थे जो उसके भाई ने दिया था, उसकी बुक आज भी ब्रिटेन की किसी लाइब्रेरी में पड़ी है, और जो उसमें कोड्स लिखे हुए थे ना, उन कोड्स से आज की डेट में ब्लैक होल का पता किया गया था।
Bro, don't you find this so fascinating? कि मतलब
कैसे हो सकता है
भाई, आर्टिस्ट को कभी पता ही नहीं कि वो क्या कर रहा है,
कहाँ से आ रहा है,
नहीं वो तो बस बना के डाल दिया। वो ये नहीं सोचता कि मेरा पोजीशनिंग क्या होगा, मेरा टारगेट ऑडियंस क्या है. नो
नहीं,
नो नो
नहीं,
फ्लाइंग
नहीं।
फक्स. उसने बना के डाल दिया. एंड देयर आर लाइक पीपल लाइक अस हु आर डिकोडिंग देयर कोड्स कि बेंच लाइक कहना क्या चाह रहे थे,
मतलब
और
नेचर।
ओ क्या लिख दिया.
हाँ,
ब्रो इवन like bands like Led Zeppelin and the Beatles for that matter,
yeah.
bro, they just wrote and they just sang what they wanted to say. That is it. वो तो हम हैं जो आज हम बोलते हैं कि ओहो स्टेयरवे टू हेवन क्या लिखा है.
मदर मेरी सेंड टू मी विस्पर वर्ड्स ऑफ विजडम, लेट इट बी। अरे
अरे
जॉन
वाह 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 वाह, क्या लिखे हैं.
हाँ, ये गालिब के साथ में दिल है ना शंगो बिश, दर्द से भर ना आए क्यों, रोएंगे हम हजार बार कोई में सताए क्यों। ये दिल है पत्थर नहीं, दर्द होगा तो होगा और रोएंगे तो रोएंगे, तुम तंग मत करो हमको।
या फेयर इनफ.
उसने लिख के छोड़ दिया है,
हाँ,
उसको नहीं पता।
उसको नहीं पता कि क्या करना है उसका.
और हम लोग भयंकर लगा क्या लिख
क्या
दिया है,
थॉट्स हैं.
क्या
ओहो.
दिल नहीं पत्थर, पत्थर नहीं है दिल है, दर्द होगा तो रोएगा। तेरे को कैसे पता? अच्छा, इमोशन में आदमी ये सब पढ़ता है तो तब तो मैक्स रिलेट
दिल के तार छू जाते हैं. राइट.
रोना है तो
सही लिखा है. मेरा भाई है ये. तू समझता है मेरे को, और कोई नहीं समझ सकता.
मेरे को भी मजा आता है।
ब्रो बट देखो, ये तूने एक चीज सोची है कि ब्रो कितने सारे आर्टिस्ट हैं जिनको उनके टाइम पे लोगों ने पागल बुलाया और they've called them maniacs and like misunderstood them drastically.
मोस्ट ऑफ द आर्टिस्ट एक एक टाइम बाद तो वो कल्चर बन गया था ना कि अगर तुम अपने आर्ट में डूब के पागल हो रहे हो मतलब तुम एक ग्रेट
Great
आर्टिस्ट
artists हो.
हो। नॉट, मेरे हिसाब से वो ऐसा है भी नहीं। हर किसी के साथ नहीं होता, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द आर्टिस्ट
Like the extraordinary ones. Most of the extra. Yeah.
ब्रो, नॉट इवन आर्टिस्ट, द ग्रेटेस्ट चेस प्लेयर ऑफ ऑल टाइम बॉबी फिशर, उसके दिमाग में ऐसा किसी ने बैठा दिया कि रशियन स्पाइज आर बिहाइंड हिम एंड दे आर ट्राइंग टू असैसिनेट हिम।
Hmm.
ग्रेटेस्ट प्लेयर टू एवर लिव वाज
Hmm.
बॉबी फिशर एंड ही डाइड आउट ऑफ सुसाइड।
नहीं बट वो मैं पॉइंट नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, बट मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि लाइक
वो
कंटेम्प्रेरी आर्ट को,
हाँ, बोल
कंटेम्प्रेरी आर्ट को अप्रिसिएशन मिलना उसी समय कितना मुश्किल होता है. व्हाट इफ 15 years down the line people will start worshipping Hinchak Puja.
they're painting a very bad picture. Very dark
No,
times, you
I'm
know?
just thinking out loud.
I wouldn't want to live in that time. मैं काट लूंगा।
मैं भी काट लूँ for sure.
I mean, जैसा मैं तेरे को उस दिन भी बोल रहा था कि all great religions are born through art and literature.
Yeah, 100%.
So just imagine Dincham Puja being a religion.
Bro, I think let's come back. We don't need to like deep dive into every thought that comes in our mind. I think we can do away with that. But yeah, but bro, you brought about like an excellent point as to like how a lot, like pretty much all our religions are based out of art.
Yeah, everything we know about humanity, everything we know about existence,
Yeah, our existence. Yeah.
everything we know about
God.
any religion,
Everything we know about God.
The way we see God. मैंने अभी देखो जो पोएम बताई ना, I'll read that poem also ये बात के बाद। मैं देखो जो अभी पोएम बताई ना, उसमें वो लाइन भी थी कि सब कुछ we know about God, how God looks, what's God face.
Yeah.
है ना? मेरे ख्याल से राजा रवि वर्मा painted the first painting of God.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's how we know how God looks. उसी के बेस पे सारी मूर्तियां बनी है.
Yeah.
We still don't know how she looks.
Bro, but that is, मतलब वो तो चल ठीक है, I get it.
Yeah.
मतलब तू religion उठा ले, I'm pretty sure you will find every single art form in a religion, be it texts, be it writings, be it singing, be it hymns, be it paintings, be it this thing, dance forms.
Yeah.
Anything and everything, bro.
Now what I was saying.
नहीं.
And what's my favorite discussion in this?
No, wait a second. Like, हाँ, we'll come to that. I don't know what you're talking about. But मैं ये चीज कहना चाह रहा था कि हर एक चीज आर्ट से डिराइव हुई है. एंड मैं फिर भूल चुका हूँ कि मैं क्या बोलने वाला था क्योंकि तूने मुझे इंटरप्ट कर दिया. तो ठीक है, तू बोल, मैं मेरे को आ जाएगा फिर से, तब मैं तुझे बताऊंगा.
तू बोल ले.
अरे नहीं, मैं भूल गया. अब गया हो.
मैं बस ऐसा बोलना चाह रहा था कि everything we wrote right now is through someone who has written all that.
Yeah.
What if?
Oh yeah, I know this.
That's a big what if. What if what we are living is just a creative writing by Tulsidas?
Yeah, so I think
और
to bring it into better context, जो तेरा actual question था वो ज़्यादा better रहेगा कि fuck everything. Imagine there's no religion
yeah,
and all our religious text and like religious understanding come from J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter.
हैरी पॉटर. लोग वो स्टेशन में जाके दीवार में घुस सकते, वहां पे भगवान मिलेगा, हॉगवर्ट्स का दरवाजा खुलेगा. Bro, Veerdas, if you've seen Veerdas stand up, he's like, all you have to do is write a beautiful lie and the whole world will conspire to make it true. Just take Harry Potter as an example.
Yeah.
There are theme parks of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And there are people who...
But it's not a beautiful lie. It's a beautiful piece of art.
I mean, art...
It's not lie. To fiction को lie थोड़ी बोलेगा.
Fiction is lie.
Yeah, but it's not lying technically. मतलब तू झूठ नहीं कह रहा. तो सबको पता है कि तू झूठ बोल रहा है. अगर सबको पता है तू झूठ बोल रहा है तो वो झूठ नहीं होता.
But if it's taken out of context, it becomes the eminent truth.
Out of context मतलब?
सब मर गए और सिर्फ जेके रोलिंग रह गया.
Yeah.
Harry Potter becomes the eminent religion.
स्लिदरिन का कॉमन हाउस यही बनेगा. अयोध्या में ग्रिफिंडोर बनेगा.
हॉगवर्ट्स यही बनाएंगे.
हॉगवर्ट्स में तो चारों हाउसेस आ जाएंगे.
राम मंदिर में भी सब भगवान आ जाते, तेरे को पता नहीं है?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
डम्बलडोर मेन भगवान.
Yeah.
और उसका मेन
मैकडोनेगल
जो रावण का है वो है वोल्डेमॉर्ट.
वोल्डेमॉर्ट. और ब्रो एक चीज तू सोच के देख, इतना ऐसे गुड वर्सेस इविल के बेसिस पे कितना आर्ट फॉर्म बना है. लाइक ऑल योर पंचतंत्र
लिखी हुई नहीं है. So I'll be very disheartened because it's just a basic concept of good versus evil.
Yeah.
है ना, ये लिखी तुलसीदास ने. अब जैसे जैसे टाइम चेंज होता गया, है ना, वैसे वाल्मीकि बिकम वेरी ऐसे कि अब नॉर्मल रिश्ते नहीं रहे, अब नॉर्मल गुड और बैड नहीं रहे, अब न्यूआंस आ गया. और तब वो ग्रे एरिया पे लिखी गई महाभारत, द ग्रे स्टोरी ऑफ एवर सीन. माय फेवरेट हिंदू मिथ इज महाभारत.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Yeah. I think like it's more like life. Like Ramayana is a fairy tale.
Yeah.
But Mahabharata is life.
Favorite.
Yeah.
So accurate.
Yeah. Very good representation of human emotions. Great representation of how there's good in bad and bad in good.
Everything.
Everything, bro.
Mahabharata. My favorite religious text is Mahabharata.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. But we were talking about religion, no?
Let's not talk about religion. It's a
taboo subject.
No. Why is religion taboo, bro? It's a very sensitive subject.
In today's world,
it's not taboo. It's very sensitive for people.
Yeah.
Which I can understand. Okay. But see, if you start thinking like me, no, then it's just a piece of work.
Yeah.
But do you want to live in a world where there is no religion?
No.
Because there will be so much chaos.
By full chaos. What are religions, bro? Religions are institutions.
Yeah.
So it provides a basic framework. And bro, what I told कि एक art form का जितना popularity बढ़ जाता है, like even if we take religion as art pieces, those are like the immensely popular, like the most immensely popular art
Game
pieces.
of Thrones का ग्रुप हो गया, हैरी पॉटर का ग्रुप हो गया,
लॉयल्टी. यहाँ पे हिंदू गॉड्स का एक ग्रुप हो गया, यहाँ पे
मुस्लिम गॉड्स का एक ग्रुप हो गया.
Yeah, like they're just like people following different books as manuals, which pretty much say the same shit, but still we fight.
Bro, see, if we get rid of religion, now there'll be too much chaos.
Yeah, obviously, bro.
So, no matter how much we hate on religion,
yeah,
it is keeping humanity sane, according to me.
But
मैं पोयम सुना दूं, मैंने मेहनत की उस पे.
हाँ चलो सर, पोयम हो जाए. पोयम टाइम हो जाए.
मेरा जीवन घुट घुट कर ही गुजर जाता, मैं खुद ही सोचता और खुद से ही डर जाता. बस कला सृजन ने मुझको संभला है रखा, वरना अंदर से तो मैं कब का मर जाता। और ऐसा ही रिश्ता होता है कला से सबका। आप कला के जरिए कहते हो जो दिल में रखा, आप कहते हो जो दुनिया के है मन में चलता, जो हर कोई कहना चाहता है पर कह नहीं सकता। आप पढ़ के लिख के और रंगों से दुनिया बनाते, संवेदनाओं से फिर उस दुनिया को सजाते, उसको अपने कौशल से दुनिया तक पहुंचाते। इस कला सृजन के खेल में जीना सीख ही जाते। है कितनों के उपकार कला पे और कितनों को संभाला है, इतिहास को भी दर्शाया है और कल को भी समझाया है। आजादी भी दिलवाई है, संस्कृतियों को बदल डाला है, कितनों की आवाज बनी है, कितनों को हक दिलवाया है। कला सृजन से धर्म बने हैं, कला सृजन से मूरत, कला सृजन से भगवान के दृश्य, कला सृजन से सूरत, कला सृजन से आज कहेंगे हम कला की जरूरत। कला सृजन बिन सब फीका है, कला सृजन से सब खूबसूरत।
Good one, good one.
थैंक यू।
Very good one. कितना टाइम लगा लिखने को?
15 मिनट।
What the fuck? Nice यार. Good piece of art.
थोड़ा सा हमको दिखाना तो पड़ेगा ना होता क्या है।
Artist. Very artistic. क्या लेना है? You want to talk about your favorite art form other
Yeah.
than
My
writing?
favorite art form is dance.
Ballet,
Ballet.
to be precise.
Anything but writing.
Yeah.